Good morning, everybody. Well, today's load the camper onto the van day. Finish up all loose ends and get ready to pull out of here tomorrow. It's about time. It's about space. I'm gonna go outside real quick. I gotta. Nobody gonna talk this morning. Getting your coffee. You can talk. There's no mods. Because I know I have a friend in here that people don't like me talking to. But I don't care. I'm going to talk to them anyway. So I hope everybody's a good and awake. Yeah, I got to do some things. I was going to go live on another channel, but I decided not to because it's not doing right. I got to get my laptop and go fix some things in there first before I can. So I'll try to get that done tonight while I'm not doing nothing. Well, I'm not seeing anyone typing. I'm just wondering if I have it on the right thing here. I've got it set on comments. See? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's right. Just nobody's talking yet. I'm going to run out and grab that other phone. Well, nobody's saying anything anyway. Ice cream bucket back up. I was having ice cream for breakfast. I just like coffee this morning. Well. People, people, people. Come on. Come on, Sonny. Let me go out here and get this other phone out of the way. I can monitor the other chat. I don't think I even need that one. Okay, I didn't need to get the other device. I can do it on this one. Okay. I'm gonna go out here and look. I've still got things I've got to do out here. When my son gets here, we've got to figure out how to, I don't know how he's gonna do it. Mount this spare on the back of the camper. And I've got to get it hooked up. Well, I guess no one's going to talk. It must be going to be a very short live stream today. I don't have time to sit here all day and stream. I just thought I'd do a shorty while I'm waiting on the kids to get over here. Ain't this amazing? Incredible. Sorry, no drama here, folks. Nope. Not gonna kill myself. I ain't gonna kill none of my dogs. I ain't doing none of that. And good morning, Carlos. Yeah, I don't got no drama here today, sweetie. I guess I'm gonna have to be referred to as drama free. I don't got no drama. Hey, I ain't drinking. I ain't gonna kill myself. I ain't gonna kill my dog. Hopefully, I ain't going to jail. Never know about that one. That one's always up in the air. And there's Sam Sam. There's Sam Sam. There's Sam Sam. And there's Wiggleworm. There's Wiggleworm. My twins. My twin boys. Arr, arr. Come on in. Well, well, of course, Randy's Texical. That's how they do. Pal, good morning, Allie. Hang on. Yeah, Randy. Everybody is merely collateral damage. This is what they've always said. Rick says it. Rick's got it still in one of his videos. It's up on his channel. He says everyone is merely collateral damage. And, throughout time, I figured out what he meant by that. For a long time, I really didn't know what he meant by that. But, as time went by, I figured it out. Yep. Oh, yes, I'm waiting. My great grandbabies are waiting for me to get there, Carlos. I talked to him yesterday. He wanted to know when was Nana getting there. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I didn't see it coming. I really didn't, because I'm not anybody in special in particular. You know, ain't nothing special about me, Mr. Testicle. Nothing. But that's just how it is before you know it. And then the problem is with that is other people want your slot. And they can have the damn slot. I didn't want it to begin with, you know? All I want to do is do my little videos and travel and do my little homesteading and whatever I happen to video along the way. I didn't plan none of this crap. I didn't ask to be pulled in and sucked into none of that. So I don't even know how I got into it. I fell in a very deep rabbit hole, just like I did in real life. The rabbit hole's deep and the corruption goes clean to the top. But I done figured out, Testicle. I done figured out who's who. And I done figured out that some of the WOL, they're still running rampant. That little WOL breakup wasn't what y'all think it is. I've been laying back watching, learning, listening. Yeah. Behind the scenes, WOL is, they're still very active, let's put it that way. Well, Nikki can be whatever she wants, you know. I've got other plans in my life. Well, I believe in this thing, Mr. Testicle, called karma. And it always does come around. Actually, I wish I was somebody's testicle. Oh, I'd love to be a testicle for a day. What would y'all do seriously if y'all could be somebody's nutsack for the day? What would you do? I think it'd be fun to be somebody's nutsack for the day. And whose nutsack would you like to be? Well, you know, Mr. Testicle, the the taller that tower gets, you seen the twin towers come down. All I'm saying, you saw the twin towers when they fell. Well, whatever's going on behind the scenes, which I know it is, and I'm sure other people figured it out by now, that the towers will fall again. The ones in YouTube. They do it all the time. I'm in a lot of communities. I see them falling constantly. Yeah, that's just funny. But see, here's the thing though. See, you don't bother Digger, by being his butthole or his testicle or whatever. He's like me. Hell, you can be my chit, you can be my ass. I don't give a shit. See, he's kind of sort of the same way. He's got a really good way in the loop behind the scenes. Always. Yeah, but I'm the YouTube liar. No one's ever going to believe anything I say, Mr. Testicle. But I love Digger. You do know that. Digger's like my little baby brother. He's totally hilarious and funny. But yeah, I found out a lot more though, Mr. Testicle. I've got more. I've learned a lot more. Now, see here, here's what would be. Oh, there's a lot of them out there, and they pretend to be saints and and prophets, and I'm not talking about Digger either. Digger makes a really good prophet, by the way. Digger's hilarious, but yeah, there's a lot of them, and they actually think they've done nothing wrong. They think they do no wrong, but yet they want to go and go, oh, you're doing something wrong. You know, it's like the little troll text. We're no, 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 no. We save that for a special day, sweetie. Listen, I've been getting a little bit of troll texting. Okay, I've been getting a lot of troll texting, but I just let them roll. They change the number depending who they want to be that day. You know, sometimes it's Nebraska, sometimes it's Pennsylvania, sometimes it's Florida. Oh, hell yeah, I got names. I got tons of fucking names. Which one you want to see? There, Mr. Testicle. Yeah, I got lots of names. You have to. Ever since I saw him snagging and trying to strike my first channel, and I talked to some of the other bigger YouTubers, I was already told that I have to build up several channels. And I've got to keep some built up on the high down. Because when they strike these other channels, which they will eventually, they've been working on certain ones, for a while now. And they've got a strike on this one, not this one, but they've got strikes on some, which is fine. But I'm prepared. So you got to be prepared. And I know you got tons of names, Mr. Testicle. So don't go be talking nobody about no names now. I got a reason for having mine. But because I will get eventually I will get monetized. Oh, all the key players, every freaking one of them. Yep, all the key players. Oh no, yes, yeah. Well, there's certain ways you have to do it now in order to be able to use it. Yeah, they're really cracking down. It's about time. It's about time they did, though. If other people hadn't been doing it to me, I wouldn't have had to been doing it to them. That's the ticket. That's the thing. You know, do unto others before they do unto you. Mr. Testicle, you've heard that one in the Bible, I'm sure. I'm sure everybody knows a little bit of Bible, even if it ain't much. Um, yeah, you do unto others before they can do unto you. If I pulled out a bottle of vodka, I could have 50 people in here right now. Seriously, I've got some over there. I've got some 99 proof ships. Got a couple of things. Got bananas and some kind of fruity stuff over there. Well, I'm hoping Rick went into rehab. I think somebody was saying Rick might go into rehab for his drug issues, drug and alcohol issues. That's a good way to put it too. Yeah, all people take my content all the time. Usually I just let it roll because it's no big deal. Usually though, when they're putting my content out there, I really don't mind as long as they just drop the link to my channel down in the description, you know, so that I can get some subscribers from it. One of these days, though, I'm going to learn how to make videos. Maybe I'll get some time to learn how to do that. Yeah, I'm going to be working on my merch, testicle. A friend of mine had me some merch made for this name. Yeah, there's been a lot of people that's been filed on already, I believe. That's just what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm going to try to have some t-shirts made up. I'm going to work on some new graphics for the van travels name, and try to make I'm going to try to make some t-shirts and some more different merchandise for that. Would you like a t-shirt, testicle? Evan, I'm just playing with Sam, honey. You know, Sam's always fun to play with. He thinks we can't tell it's him. Good morning, hubby. How are you doing? I love you too, honey. I mean, who else would want to be somebody's testicles? Lordy me. Yeah, I had to get rid of my Discord, Mr. Testicle. I had people in there trying to get in between the friends, between me and my friends that I really considered friends, and you know, and then they were tearing my channel down, timing everybody out, blocking them out, running my channel like they wanted to. So that's why I got rid of all the mods. Hmm. I think Sam fell in love with that dude. Sam was in there, and I think he was kindly afraid while he was in jail. So, I wasn't afraid. I got out there strutted around like I owned that place. Actually, I think I did, especially after that jailer told everybody in there I was top priority. People kind of steered clear of me after that. Shit, I thought they're going to try to kill me when I went to sleep. But I made it through. No, I'm waiting on the kids to get over here today, and I've got to go down and I need to gas up my van. I may have to go get a part. That's why I'm waiting. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to need. I got to try to get that spare tire fastened on the back of the camper, and I'm not sure what I'm going to need to do it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Testicle. I really am truly sorry. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of troll texts with all kind. Oh, I've been threatened everything in the world. I get at least one or two a day. Well, I'm fakers. Mojo, hey baby girl. How you doing? Evan, have you met my friend Mojo? She's super sweet. She's in the UK. Oh, well, happy birthday, son. Yeah, my birthday's next month. Oh, Hogger. Good morning. Ah, all righty. Thank you, Mr. Testicle, and you have a great day. I love talking to testicles. I do. I love talking to testicles, penises, titties. I'll talk to any of them. You know me. I'd talk. I could talk the bark off of a tree. Okay. I just like to talk. Yeah, Mojo, I wanted you to meet Slab City News. You can call him Evan if you want. Um, he's my hubby. Mojo's really super sweet. Yeah, I've been up watching Poor Dirt Farmer this morning. He had a real long, nice stream. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I think a lot of I think's been stress because I've been trying to get all the stuff done to get out of here. Oh, Evan, man, I loved your live stream last night. I liked seeing all of oh, what's that fella's name? I loved his gear. He's got the same shoes you do with that big footprint on the bottom. I thought that was cooler than snot. Yeah, that extra light gear. I thought that was pretty neat. I like stuff like that. I'm very sorry, Testicle. Yep, that's it. Evan told me that one time too. Remember, he said, "You just don't know when to shut up." But yeah, I really did enjoy that live stream last night. I did. I wanted that guy. That guy has more gear. He's got more gear, Evan. He didn't bring it all out. He's got more. He only brought out a little bit. I think he got tired of dragging it out. Can you imagine y'all are out there with those little bitty lightweight backpacks with all that lightweight stuff? And poor old Jose, little chubby bubby, he's out there running around with about a 60-pound backpack on his big fat back. You know, he ain't going to have no back left if he carries that backpack around. Oh, that's okay, Mojo. Yep. Testicles loves me. Yeah, that's true. But he carries his backpack for what? Maybe, I don't even know how far he puts it on and walks. Not very far. But he puts it on his back and he'll truck maybe a quarter mile or so till he gets to the highway. Testicles loves me. I know he does. Hey Hogger, did you see that? I saw Causey begged him a couple days. I think he's in a motel again today. Yeah, about no more than a quarter, I doubt. If you'll notice, he always camps to where he could walk within a quarter mile and be out there on that highway at that interstate. Always. And that's an always. Okay? Yeah, but I didn't like the way Sam was taking advantage of Evan. That's okay. I'll come up with a get even on that eventually. Haven't came up with it yet. It wasn't that he took advantage of him on the donation. Evan did that out of the goodness of his heart. Um, but Sam was lying to Evan, you know, about what was going on, what he was doing behind the scenes, and I'm just a typical YouTuber, Mr. Testicle. Oh, Jose's looking really old. I don't need to fit in, Testicle. I don't need to fit in. That's the thing. I can move right on down the line all by myself and keep on motivating and be just fine. Well, yeah. Well, it's like when he was sitting there pretending like he was walking with his walker when he already had his van. He just went over there and pulled his walker out for a quick clip on the camera. Thank you, Mojo. I love you too. Yeah, but and not telling the whole thing. You know, he's not telling nothing. Yeah, when is his court date though? See, I haven't had time to go look it up and figure that out. See, Sam's out of jail on the same thing Dibble got out on, a cruise waiver before his trial. See, Sam hasn't had his trial yet, you guys. Sam ain't on probation. Sam ain't on nothing. If Sam decides to run, he won't even be he wouldn't even be charged yet. That's the thing. He's on a cruise waiver. Just like Mike Dibble, when they let him out of jail before he went for his trial, after they worked out the plea bargain, but the plea bargain ain't set in stone till the day the judge reads it all out in court. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mojo. Damn. Yeah. Well, most people, even myself, I hate to see anybody in the jail. But honestly, Sam deserved it. He really did. He deserved his little stay in jail. But he hasn't been to court. He hasn't. The judge hasn't ran through his plea bargain. He's made a plea bargain. Yeah, but he's out. He's out because I heard Sam telling this. See, when he didn't think nobody was listening, that he's out on a cruise waiver. That just means he gets out of jail. He didn't have to bond out or anything. That means he just gets to stay out of jail until court. He promised the judge, I'm sure, that he would return for court. And if he didn't return for court, then they're going to hang him from the highest tree. Woman, won't you wait for me? Boop, 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 boop. Well, yeah, because the community needed to know, Testicle, what was going on. Yeah, that's usually what happens, Mojo. You just can't save everyone. I know you'd love to, but everyone is not savable. But yeah, Evan would have told everyone in the community because the community was waiting to hear what was going on. And I don't see what was the big deal about him telling what was going on. He got his car. He's out on a cruise waiver. I mean, what's the big deal about letting everybody know these things? It's not like we wouldn't find out anyway. I just don't know how long they've offset his court date to come back because he's got to go back. And then they're going to give him, then he pled guilty, so they're probably going to give him his probation that he pled for. He'll probably have to stay in that county or in that state, whatever they tell him for, however long, 2 years, 5 years. I don't know what amount of probation they gave him. But he pled guilty. If he jacks it up, whatever it is, then they're going to give him the max. And he was facing 10 years. So, you know. So what's going on in YouTube land today? Anything exciting? I still like that gear, all that nice gear that y'all got, Evan. And oh, thank you, Earth Gal. Earth Gal, are you that are you that name that's just Earth Gal too? Because I see a Earth Gal sometimes. It's not Earth Gal hippie chick. It's just Earth Gal. And I always wonder if that's you, if it's the same person. Okay, all right, good, cool. I wanted to make sure because I never know who I'm talking to half of the time. All righty then, that's your alternate name. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I just want to make sure that was you. So if it's you, I know it's you and I don't bother you, if I'm in a room where I got a wrench or something. Okay, got you, girl. Just making sure, sweetie. There you go. Yeah, I've always called her Earth Gal because we got another hippie chick in here. And so I always have to try to call them something where we don't be getting them all mixed up all the time. I made me some lemonade yesterday. That's pretty good. Yeah, that one. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Thank you. I just want to make sure that was your name. I saw it around and, because sometimes I just listen to streams late at night while I'm sleeping and I didn't know if someone had cloned you or, yeah, well, you know how they do in here. Yeah. So it's okay. That's good. I just want to make sure that was you. No, I've been laughing at them songs they've been writing. Digger writes a bunch of good songs. Hey, I even like that song AJ wrote about Sam. Oh yeah, it's so good too. If I can uh, keep the fly out of my lemonade and my cigarette things, ashes. Oh, I'm working on the quit smoking thing, Mojo. Oh, good morning, Lynn. Yeah, we're doing good, sweetie. Oh, getting ready to walk your pups. Oh, he's been around. He's been over messing with Digger lately. Excuse me. That's Digger. Digger's been up, but he's been messing with Dog Lips. He's been over on Dog Lips'. I think he's just really been trying to keep Dog Lips calmed down, and that's his way of doing it. With his comedy and his humor. Yep, I love. Yeah, that's the greasy gravy guy. Good. Hi, good morning. Yeah, Basic Bob. Today's the day I'm loading everything up, getting everything hooked up, getting ready to head out in the morning. If I get everything done, if I get delayed because of anything, it'll be Tuesday morning. But I'll be out here either tomorrow or the next day. Oh, I know. Yes, I love that song. It's grease and gravy. Grease and gravy. 600 pounds. I do. I love that song. There's my Basic Bob. Woohoo! And that's woo. That's a double woohoo to you. I love Basic Bob. Oh, it really was. It really was. Hey, Mojo, I've been going over to this one a lady's stream, and she does morning jazzercise. And there's always a couple of real heavy set ladies up on the panel, just jumping around doing their exercising. And anyway, but it was terribly funny. But they keep at it. They're going to lose some weight. They're going to be down pretty small. Oh, testicle. I'm trying to be nice. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with him. He could do what the hell ever. He's not affecting my life one iota. Oh, well, thank you, Evan. Yeah, 'cause I may have to run. I may have to go to the hardware store and get some kind of brackets and a piece of 2-inch that iron tubing to mount to be able so I can support that back end. That spare tire. I've got to get it on the back of the camper. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll send you an email and I'll let you know because I'm probably not going to be on here too long this morning. Like I said, it's going to be a short stream. Yep, I sure will, honey. I love you and thank you a million. Yeah, because when I go down to gas up, I'm going to run down the hardware store. It's not too much farther down the road and pick up whatever them brackets is I got to get. Yeah, I should have mounted that damn thing on the back of the camper to begin with, and I didn't. I put it up on that, the arms that come out where you hook up to the hitch ball. Well, it was in the way when we put that new hitch on, and so now my spare is just laying out there in the road. I gotta, and I can't fit it. I can't fit it really inside. Oh, I heard that. I heard Sonny barking, but Sam didn't bark, so it ain't nothing unless my dog barks. If my dog barks, that means somebody's out there. Yeah, and then when I get there tomorrow, I'll probably rest till the next day, and then get my camper all set up and hooked up and all that jazz. Unhooked and set up, because I'll have to get one or the other where I can get a place to get into my bed and sleep, and I don't have to. Oh, well, I found Karma a new home, so I wouldn't have to take him with me. And the grandbaby, she's fixing to start school, so yep, school's coming up in here right soon, and so I imagine she's getting all ready for that. I'm just waiting on my son to get over here, and my daughter will be over sometime this afternoon and visit with me before I take off. Hey, Evan, it got here, honey. It just then popped in. I'll have to accept it and everything, but yeah, it's in there. It said so. Thank you very much, by the way. You don't realize, hey, I was down on the broke 30. I had just enough left to gas my van up to get me there. That was it, pretty much. But I've spent a lot of money this month on that hitch. Hell, that hitch was uh like it was about 300 and something, 360 maybe. I don't know. It was quite a bit just for that weird looking little hitch thing I put on there. And I can store it up underneath the bed inside the camper so that I've got yeah, I love you too, honey, very much. I do. I love you. I do love you. Love you, love you, love you. But anyway, so I can store the whole hitch thing inside the camper, so it's not like laying out in the weather or nothing. I've got a place in there in storage that I can store it inside. Yeah, what do you call it? I've just been real nervous getting ready to go. And I'm gonna turn the camera on, I guess, while I ride part of the way. Uh, because I'm going to be nervous. I'll be nervous, nervous, nervous. Well, they call that anxieties. Yeah, I think my anxiety's been up lately. That's why I've been sleeping a lot and trying to get stuff done. I got me a good shower yesterday and colored my hair and did all that. Oh, good morning, that not me. Good to see you, sweetie. Yeah, I'm about to get the nervousness out of me though. The nervous is going away, so now I'm facing reality. It's time to go. Then after I come back here in October, for doctor and court and get that out of the way, then I'll be able to, I'll probably go back through Oklahoma and rest for the night and stuff because Oklahoma's where my daughter is. It's kind of like a middle point to wherever I go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've just been anxious. That's why I haven't really had a lot of YouTube time lately. A lot of time I just turn on people's videos and listen to them. Let them get the credit for the view because I haven't really been getting involved in a bunch of the chats too much or nothing. Always thinking up something else that's got to be done. Yeah, there you go. Hit them likes. Ups or downs don't matter to me. But if you hit the downs on me, then you won't get notified much when I go live. That's the only thing. That's the way their algorithm works. If you hit the thumbs up, that means you like my videos. That means you'll get my notifications if you got my bell dinged. But if you can hit the thumbs down. I don't really care. That's not the issue, but you most likely won't be notified when I go live. So if you wanna see the live or get the live notification, you can't hit that thumbs down. That's what I'm saying. So I don't care either way. That's a YouTube thing, not mine. Now I'm trying to get my equipment set up so I can stream from my other name, from my Van Travels name. Once I hit the road, but I goofed up. I did something I shouldn't have did, and now I got to go correct it before I can get it to turn on and let me stream on it. Oh, huh? Is that a missing child or woman? Mojo? Yeah, I watch a lot of that kind of stuff too. It's sad, but sometimes some of these people I watch some of these. A woman had been missing for years, and she finally got loose from her kidnapper, and got back home. She got herself back home. Oh, a 5-year old in Tennessee. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's sad. Normally those little kid disappearances like that's one of the parents. Usually it's in a parental dispute or a grandparent dispute or some kind of family dispute. Yeah, I hope they'll find her. She'll turn up at some of the family's house. And sometimes I always wonder, how my kids would have turned out, if I'd have left them, uh, if I'd have let my kids, if I'd let them go, let their dad have custody of them, which I didn't. But if I would have, I always wonder, would you have been different? Would they have been different? Would they have turned out different? Uh-oh, probably. Why? Are you getting trolled that not me? Yeah, I can think for myself. I don't need other people thinking for me yet. Now I'm not saying I won't get dementia and shit later on where I really need. Thank you, JoJo. Later on in life, I might need somebody to think for me, but for right now, I can still think for myself. I'm not saying I won't, but right now I'm good. Because I'm older than Dog Lips is. And he's always going, well, I'm 63 years old. He's not even legal retirement age. He ain't even 65 yet. Hell no, I ain't gonna be no sheeple. Yep, no sheeple in my blood. I don't got no sheep blood. They didn't clone me from a sheep. But what? Oh, good morning, Stony. How you doing? See, I'm fixing to be 67 in next month, right? And so I'm about 4 years, I guess, older than Dog Lips. So should I not be acting all cray cray and being goofy at this age in life? I'm just not sure. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I just do me. One day at a time, and I do me. And then that way, if I get cray cray next week, then y'all will know it, see? Because I'll just break out all stupid and shit. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better today. I've just been real anxious and, you know, anxiety. My anxiety's been acting up. But I talked to my son. I texted him this morning and he'll get over here well, a little bit whenever he gets over here. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I thought I'd do a quick short live before I get out of here. A quick shorty, not no 20-hour one. In other words, I've been on about an hour already. And then as soon as I went live, Jose jumped up and went live because so he could pull half the people over there, which is fine, you know. But he's a little asshat like that. He does those things. Anytime he sees somebody live, he'll jump over and go live just so he thinks he can pull your people over there. But they like to go over there because they like to mess with him, which is cool too. So I would do the same thing. But they bought in Doglip. Doglips has got me blocked on all my names, so I just don't, I don't pay no attention to it no more. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Venom. I appreciate you. I like your icon, by the way. That's pretty cute. Um, Thank you very much, sweetheart. Yeah, he hasn't been, I mean, he hasn't been doing anything fun, not really even talking to the people much, except for, when he cusses them out because they're not donating to him or they're not sending him enough or something. Yeah, I don't know. He's just, his, Jose's pretty much his channel is him fake drinking and fake smoking pot. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it too, Venom. Kristen, there's Kristen. Good to see you this morning. Hope you slept well. I prayed for you before I went to bed, Kristen. Well, I get up really, really early. I've been up about 5 hours now. I went out. It wasn't even daylight out. I was out getting some dog food out of the van for these dogs, and I've been trying to get everything in the van, try not to bring back in no more than I have to, because every time I bring something back in, it's something else I got to carry back out. And I've got about maybe 3 boxes of stuff in here I've got to take out a little bit and situate into my van, and a few pieces of clothing. Well, we keep getting the van all out of sorts because we've been working on it. We drag out tools, and I got to go reorganize all that mess. I got out there. Oh, I went out there this morning and I got the dog cables hooked up on the door. That way, when I stop, they can get out. I can just let them, kind of jump out and get out and go pee and stuff, And once I get the camper parked, I'll move the cables around and get them to where they can get in out of the sun and get their feed and water bowls set up. And oh, there's Angie. Hey, Angie. Oop, well, hell, there it is. I went to hit that one and hit the other one. Oh, I'm gonna get you a Bloody Mary. I didn't even make coffee this morning. I've got lemonade and a peach soda. Tyler's good about that, Stony. Good morning, Nikki. Oh, yeah, I'm fine as frog's hair. You need a coffee pot with a remote on it, Stony, and set it where you go to bed. And then hit the remote in the morning and turn it. I like my remote controls. Oh God, my son went and turned all my fans off in the van yesterday by the switches on the fans, right? And I got in the van, I'm freaking out, and I went, "Oh my God, oh my God!" I thought my inverter or something had went out, right? And I'm in there, what's wrong? And I'm in there flipping the switch to the breaker bar and everything, and I couldn't get nothing on. And son goes, "Mom, the switches on the fan. That's where you turn fans off at. Anyway, he didn't know how to shut it off with the inverter remote, because all you got to do is hit one button, turns everything off, right? But anyway, it was quite different. Well, see, I'm gonna take you out there and show you what I got going here, okay? And then y'all will know what I got going. Right now, Dad, not me. I'm going to Oklahoma because I don't want to get too far away. I've got to be back here in October to go to the court to make sure they're going to give me back all my property they took, or as much of it back as I can get back. And I've got a doctor appointment the day before, so I've got to uh, I've got to get my tags. As a matter of fact, that's what I want to run a look at real quick. See, because I've got to get my tags next month. I'll probably have to run up here, and yeah, they're next month. We'll see. I got this big old conglomerate of stuff on here, and I'll take you up and show you the rest of it. It's pretty neat. You can hook balls up there and over here. I guess. I don't really know what those are for. I know he hooks these other doodads up. What in the hell? There's something hanging there. Oh, yeah, but I'll show you the rest of it. Then we got to hook these bars on. It's my spiders. Look at the spider web. He's got a leaf hanging in his spider web. But I've got these other things up here. See these things here? This is why I had to take my spare tire off. My spare was mounted here. And see, there's one of these that goes on each side. And then there's these things here, these chains that hook to that. And then these big old heavy ass bars that go to the other stuff, right? So anyway, so I got all that. And then I got to hook up this chain that goes to my braking deal. That reminds me too, I got to go get that brake fluid out, because I got to see if that needs any fluid in it. And then that's my wire here to hook my trailer brakes up, after I unhook all my log chain and the rest of the stuff out of here. Okay, but see, here's my spare tire. See, I've got these brackets, and I don't know if they're going to fit back here or not. And that's the way it looks there. Huh. That's weird. Oh, I might have painted that. I was wondering how it got painted. But anyway, this is the back of the camper. And so I'm going to try to mount it right here to this bumper back here, if I can. Oh yeah, and all these leveling things, they came in handy with putting that hitch on. I put these levelers all the way around it a while back. See, I've got it kind of dumped up in the air now, and it looks like I'm gonna have to air the tires up. See, my tires are squatting. But I didn't bring the keys. But see, it's not level. I'm waiting on cleaning it till I get to my daughter's because my pressure washer's there. But anyway, these are what helps to get all the load leveled. Once I get it hooked up, is all those little deals there. So then I just back up under it and smack the ball down and hook these doohickeys here up to this doohickey thingy down here and take my chain. I put my chain inside of it so I can lock it up. Oh, and I got to pick up my what do you call those things? Jack stands. Because I got 4 of those. I put them on when I'm stopped. All right, Angie. Have a good day, sweetie. Tell Tally have a good day too. I don't know if you can see up on top of the van or not, but you can see I got my roof vent and my whatever that thing, solar panel wired up there. I don't know if you can see it. Might be able to. That's my son's dog. That's Sonny. He's going to miss me. I feed him and take care of him all the time. Oh, that not me. The weirdest thing. Yep. See, there's my seal in my panel. I'm trying to show you. Yeah, but see, all I got to do, I plug everything up on the inverter, and then all I do, I got this remote control thing, and all I do is turn it on right there. Turns on all my fans and whatever else I got on. Yeah, it's pretty coming along pretty nice. Hang on, I'll show you the. I'll see if I can stick it up in here. There's that jack. There's that big old ass jack I found on the side of the road. I ain't taking that thing though. I've got 2 of them jacks. They're just not that big. I can't lift that thing. But see, I got to put all this stuff here in the camper. That's my extra panel. That's my generator, my water jugs, my propane tank, and my water, my gas cans. Sorry, my gas cans. But there's my stuff, and I wired up a extra fuse box down there so I can run some extra fuses. I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna wire it probably while I'm in Oklahoma. Uh, I'm gonna try to get it wired up for uh, where you can plug it into shore power. I'm gonna wire some wall plugs and stuff in here. Then I'm gonna make me a plug-in to where I can run it from the inverter. See, it's staying charged up pretty good. So is my thing in my camper, the stuff on my camper. I'm gonna go up here in this front. Yep, I found my box to my iPad Pro that got my serial numbers and stuff on it, so I can make sure I get it back from the court. Huh. Mhm. I don't know. Does anybody eat veggie thins? I got a crap load of them. Yep. Hey, 5150. Hell yeah, I need all the advice I can get. I take advice, good, bad, or otherwise, because you never know. Sometimes bad advice can be good advice. You know what I'd like to have today? Eat chips every day. Yes, eat chips every day. Chips are Cheez-Its, Fritos, uh, what is this down here in the bottom? Oh, Bugles. The other ones, what are things called? Pork rinds. Pork rinds is my favorites, and I've got a bunch of more inside. And then I got a whole bag of these freaking candies that I don't want. I'm giving these to the kids when they come by, but I thought I had another bag of stuff, but I may not have. Wafers, crackers, whatever you call those, Lance crackers. But I got my other bread and stuff inside. I've got a whole lot of stuff I've got to get brought out here to. Well, it's kind of hard. I'm trying to hold my phone and do this other stuff at the same time. See this? This is a neat thing. Lithium, yeah. Yeah, I need to downsize Carlos some more. I'll do that when I get to Oklahoma. Minimalist, okay? Oops. But I got this neat, I'm going to show you this neat bread holder. Keeps my bread from getting smushed. And it's pretty neat. It says 80 degrees. I also have a thermometer. I'm just trying to get this stuff up here in the bags. I'm going to go back in, sit down, get me a drink. This is my creaky door. Ain't that creaky? Oh yeah, I'm only gonna be taking the van once I start my around the United States travels. I'm leaving the camper in Oklahoma, Carlos. It's just a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff. But mostly it's food. So I figure I'm going to use quite a bit of it up because I'll be in Oklahoma. Let's see, September, most of October. I'll be. So I've got plenty. My daughter will be feeding me while I'm going to situate food, and I'm only going to take with me what food I need in the van, and the rest of it I'll leave there in the camper when I leave. That way, when I get back, I'll have more food still there. Mostly, I have a lot of food packed. I've got WD. I just keep forgetting to spray it. Stony. Yeah. What you want, Sam? Y'all already had your treats this morning, didn't you? What's the matter? You got to get your trees mowed. Yeah, that's what they look like trees after a while. And the grass does, don't it? Starts looking like trees growing. Okay, baby, go lay down. Go over and lay in front of the fan. Here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn that fan this way. put this over here. This is just watch out, Sam. Watch out, buddy. Go in there. I didn't even do my laundry. I guess I'll wait and do it at my daughter's. I got my little washing machine packed in the camper so I can do my laundry there. I won't have to use her stuff. I got my own stuff. I even got my own washing detergent and softener and that kind of stuff. You know what I use for clotheslines, Stony? You know those great big long bungee cords? Yeah, those work real well for clothesline, and I got clothespins, and it all stores right inside my little washer. So all I do is stretch the bungee cords up, and I got a place to hang my laundry. But usually I'll put it on clothes hangers. So I got clip hangers and stuff. My little washer's got a spin dryer on it, so it spins the clothes out pretty dry. I got a video up about it. I think those videos are on my other channels. What kind of trees you got going, Stony? Oops, well I hit that and it disappeared. What kind of trees you got growing? I'm gonna need some trees. I'm taking some nut seeds, but when I get out to the desert to the property out there, I'm gonna plant some of these nut trees. There's a walnut and some kind of a funny pecan. I don't. It's not a paper shell. It's a harder shell pecan. It's not the soft shell one. But anyway, when I get out there, I'm going to plant some trees because I'm going to need a lot of shade. I'm not going to stay there. I'm just going to kind of plant some stuff and take off and come back and see what grows. If it don't grow, I'll come back up here and I'll get some startings. I'll get some small. I'll dig up some and take them down there and plant them. That way I can have a bunch of trees. So all I want is it going around my like a privacy fence or whatever, around the property because I'm going to put fence up. And usually, if I get enough trees growing, I can fasten the fence right to the trees. I don't have to put up posts. Yeah, I'm not. I don't really want to grow any of those acorns, but I guess I should. But I think squirrels will attract. Damn. Yeah, well, I could use some of them, but not till I get out to Arizona. That's the thing. I can't do anything with that property till I get out there. The first thing I got to do is find out where I want my entry to the property and put the mailbox up, and then I've got to go get the mailbox address set up so they can send mail there. And I guess I'll put in a change of address and have my mail forwarded to my daughters. And then after I get to Arizona, I'll have it forwarded out there. 1, 2, 3. That way, so at least I don't not get my mail. Yeah, it's getting humid already. It ain't even but 9 o'clock in the morning. You got more than 100 growing. Whoa. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the walnut trees either, but I've got some. I've got a few. Mostly these pecans is what I've got. They're pretty hardy trees, though. They get really big, so they make a lot of shade. That's all I'm interested in is getting shade going for, to start off with. I need shade. And I'm gonna plant a bunch of these mimosas. I'm gonna go out there and yank a bunch more of them seed off there today. It's gonna be a lot of work out there. A lot of work. Just a big old raw piece of property in the middle of nothing. I think I got one tree on it. I think that's all it's on mine. There's two more trees out there close by, but they're on that next lot, that next acre over. Then as soon as I get to my daughter's too, I got to call up here and get this power turned off and have my trash can picked up and all that jazz. Because I'm not going to pay for all that mess while I'm not here. It's just stupid. Oh, thank you, Dat, not me. Yeah, it's pretty big. There's there's 16 feet of space in there, but I got that big my clothes hanging across it there. It separates the we call it my garage area is in the back where I store stuff. Got all my tools and stuff that. And so there's 16 feet of space all the way behind the back seat to the end of the van inside. Yeah, that's true, Stony. That's very true. But I can go out in wooded areas or wherever and dig up little spriglings of trees, take them and plant them. There's always ways of getting things started. I've got a 2 burner Coleman that uses propane, and then I've got a gas one butane. I use the gas one most all the time. I really like it's just a single burner stove. I don't have a solar oven or nothing yet, but the little stove costs under $20 at Walmart, and the cans of stuff are like $4, but I buy them on Amazon, 12 of them at a time, and it's a lot cheaper. Oh yeah, bungee cords. They make great clotheslines. And then I've got a lot of cookware with me. I've got my cast iron cookware, and I've got some stainless steel pots and pans, and I've got my campfire coffee pot, my percolator. But I've got an electric one inside the van for just running hot water for make oatmeal and instant coffee and stuff like that. Well, I can percolate coffee with it, but I probably won't while I'm on the road. I'll probably just make my instant up. Well, my daughter and them, they don't drink coffee, is the thing. Oh, really? Well, Walmart is the only one that carries those tanks because they sell the gas one, and the only other place, I've been to every hardware store in this town, and the only place that sells it is Walmart, and it's a seasonal item. That's why in the wintertime, I'm forced to order my tanks. I think I've got about 10, 8 or 10, I think I've got 10 extra little tanks with me now. And I've got tons of the propane. I think I've got about 16 of the little propane ones. I've got them all filled up. I refill my little 1 pound propane tanks off of the big tank. But I've got them all filled. I got them in the back of the van ready to go. They run my heater. I've not even used that Coleman stove yet. I really don't know if I want to. I like that little butane one because it's got an igniter on it. You don't have to stand there and light it with a lighter or a match or something. You just push a button and it lights. Comes right on. You turn it up and down how you want it. You know, it's easy to cook on. And if you use your gas sparingly and don't let wind blow, if you block it from the wind, if you're outside cooking, it'll save on the gas. And that wind can blow your flames out too. So you have to really, I'd have showed it to you while I was out there, but I've already got it packed in there, that not me. But I've got a rubber hose where I can actually connect the 2-burner Coleman. I can run it over to a big tank. Huh. Well, in the wintertime, you can't get them anyway here, not at Walmart. Walmart considers it a seasonal item, and weird, they only sell them in the summer. The ones for the butane I'm talking about. Now they will sell some propane in the winter, but they stay sold out of it. It's real hard to get them. So the best thing to do is refill what you got with the big tank. I ordered a little doodad off Amazon, and I got a video up tells you how to do it, how to refill those little bottles. I've been refilling mine for years. I'd learned how to save money. They cost too much just to throw them away. Hey, Stony, I'm thinking that little place I get a little knot down in my lower stomach. I'm thinking it might be a kidney stone. That's the only thing I haven't had checked to see if it's a kidney stone. I know sometimes they say my kidney thing is low, my renal, and sometimes it's not. So when I come back up, go to my doctor again in October, I think I'm going to go get checked, see if I got a kidney stone. If it ain't gone by then. It seems like it's getting lower and lower. That's why I'm saying it may be like I'm fixing to try to pass it. So, hope I don't pull it while I'm driving down the road. That'd be bad luck. Yeah, today I just got to keep at it. Woohoo! I hear birds chirping. You hear them? Ain't sure what kind of birds those were, but oh, you gonna get your van all fixed up and ready? Well, I put a lot of money in this one. I put a lot in it here this last month, just trying to get parts on it and get everything done. I still didn't get a couple things fixed, but oh well, they'll just have to not be fixed because you know what, I'm going anyway. That's the way I look at it. Piss on it. Hmm. Better be pissed off than pissed on. Yeah, I went out a while ago because I take my trash out. Trash bags I filled up yesterday. See, I take my trash. If you pack it in, you pack. Starting to get the rest of my stuff out of here slowly but surely. What are you getting fixed on your van? I'm gonna have my daughter make me a meatloaf for my birthday next month, so I've been wanting a meatloaf for a while. Tony, did you have meatloaf last night? I was wondering what you ended up fixing, pork chops or meatloaf or whatever else it was you said. I like meatloaf, mashed taters, and the green sweet peas. That's what I like. And lots of ketchup on my meatloaf. Oh, and I also got my one burner hot plate with me. Actually, I've got the two burner one in the camper and the one burner one's in the van. Because I can run that thing off of my inverter. I don't like to run the more off of it and I have to because it cuts down my battery power because I ain't got but two batteries. With two in the van and three on the camper. I could always use the camper power till it runs down and then use the van power. It's going to be exciting, y'all. Yeah, I need to say lots of prayers for me, though, just so I make it there safely. Pulling that sample's kind of scary. It wasn't too bad when I was pulling it with the minivan, but after I started pulling it with that big van, it got real scary. I about flipped it. Oh, hey, bag lady, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. I got your message, by the way. I hope you're having a fine and dandy day. We just got to learn to quit being all stressed out, bag lady. I think that's what's wrong with us. Us bag ladies, we get stressed out, and sometimes YouTube makes it worse when you got stress outside of YouTube and YouTube stress. And so I've just been ignoring the YouTube stress part. That way I don't have to deal with it. I have a block out mechanism in my brain. It works really well. and it blocks out, like when I'm having a problem out of somebody. Yeah, there you go. I love you too, sweetie. And but anyway, yeah, if you could learn how to just block out some of that crap, I just laugh at it and go the fuck on. I don't give a shit what people do, what they don't do, what anything anybody does just thrills me freaking pink. You know, I feel like this though. Everybody makes their own karma, and anything that happens to people, they did it. They brought it on themselves, not nobody else. You, me, or anybody in the world. If people have if they're having good karma, then that means they're a good person. They're doing good, because they're living life good. But the bad people, as you can see, see what happened to Sam. You see what I'm saying? That's just a reference there. But karma has a way, and I think Sam's facing his karma. Karma finally caught up with him. I think he's facing it. And if he don't cool his ways, it's going to be worse next time around, when karma comes after you. Oh, yeah, most definitely. But and also it's like this, don't get me wrong. I got bad luck days too. And bad luck comes in threes, by the way. He doesn't realize that. Well, yeah, he did three got him all at once. He went to jail. They took his fan and they took his three dogs. Okay, three. See that three. It's number three. It's all the numbers. Everything in life is in the numbers, and I know you're smart enough to know this because I know your IQ's up there pretty good. And I just wanted you to know that, yeah, the people, it's all in the numbers. Watch the numbers. The numbers, math, everything is mathematics. Okay. I studied mathematical theories years ago, and I learned a lot from the mathematics. That's how I learned about code and stuff. You know, I'm not talking computer coding. I'm just talking about code in general. You know, reading it, figuring codes out, different things like that. And it's all in the mathematics. It's all in the numbers. Sometimes my brain overloads with stuff. If I get thinking about something and it gets off into it too much, my brain will just overload and spew it out. So I'm going to let that go at that. Oh, yeah, it is. It's definitely in threes. Threes. Always in threes. Never twos, never ones, never fours. Always freaking threes. Okay, your fuel pump went out. Uh, Maybe you just need a transmission fluid change and a new gas filter. That not me. Believe it or not, they make a big difference. Them filters are put in there for a reason. I had all mine. My son did all mine. He changed my gas filter and my oil change, my transmission fluid change. Hey, we changed everything but the muffler bearings and uh, some stupid stuff. I think my trailer hitch lighting, though, being plugged in, I was going to say that made my turn signals, they were working, but they weren't coming on, lighting up on the inside. But then after I plugged up my trailer lights, now they're working. Now they're lighting up on the inside. Oh, and I got, those, your dash cluster, that not me. There's some bulbs in there. Them things are expensive. They're like $6 and something a piece. for these little tiny bulbs, and I could only afford 3, and I need 6 more in there. It's about $40 more worth of bulbs I gotta have to replace all the bulbs in that cluster panel. And I think once I do that, that might fix a lot of stuff. Because I think those bulbs are what's, we got the one in there now where the check engine light comes on. Yeah, I hope it's not your transmission. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I get to pull right up out of here, get there. No problem. I'm hoping I don't have no problems with my transmission along the way. You know, I had remember back last winter when I was out stuck in that ice. I was losing some transmission fluid out around that seal for some reason. Well, it quit. Okay, and I'm hoping that it don't get hot from pulling that camper and start leaking again. I'm hoping I make it, in other words, or at least get close enough to where I can call Good Sam's and get them to tow me the rest of the way. But we'll make it. We'll make it, Dat, not me, one way or another. Oh, you remember? Yeah. Oh, that was a fun time. Yeah, I wish Sour Diesel was still around. Cause see, I was on his live stream. I didn't get. Well, I've got most most of the stuff fixed. I've still got a couple of little minor things that I haven't figured out. I think that one's a short. You know, there was rats that got in there and chewed on my wiring probably before I bought the van, and I didn't pay any attention. I was so excited about buying the van, I didn't pay no attention to that wiring. And later on, I'm going to buy a whole new wiring harness. I'm not doing it right away, but later on, it's $300 for the wire for the new wires, and then whatever it costs me to have it changed out. You go take your flea circus on tour too. But anyway, I got the majority of the stuff done. And I've got the stuff for the tune-up still. We didn't do that because I thought I'd wait until my tune-up actually needed it a little more. I thought, well, I'm going to wait and do the tune-up and the brakes later on down the line. Okay. So we'll wait on that. It wasn't important because it really didn't need anything. In other words, some of the problems I was having was actually coming from something else. I even got that. I got the air compressor took off, and I got that bracket on there so my fan belt don't come flying off going down the road. I bought a bracket with a pulley on it, and I had that air compressor took off because I don't need that thing. And it's like a bracket with a pulley, and I bought that and had that put on, and so now I don't have to worry about that. Oh, it does. Karma's nothing nice, you know. And if you get bad karma, it's because you did something to deserve it. Because believe me, I've had bad karma, and it does. It comes in fucking threes. Thank you. When you have it, 3 things will happen bad, and they'll happen within a day or 2 of each other. Bam, bam, bam. It's just weird how stuff goes on like that. Well, that not me. Maybe I can run across you and meet up with you out there sometime. I'd like to be able to get out to Portside if they do that. I think they do it in February, but I'm not sure when they're doing it this year. The RTR, they do band bills and stuff out there. Maybe I can run across some wood and have somebody. They do. There's people out there that helps you with your band bills, and maybe I can get them to put my ceiling and my walls in. I've already got the floor done. I don't need the floor, but I would need it insulated and the walls done in the van. Because I plan to keep that van unless something happens to it, and destroys it. I plan to travel in that van till I rot. You know what I even tried to do? I even tried to find some of them places that pay you to advertise, to drive around with their stickers on your vehicle, and I contacted a place and they were supposed to have been sending me stickers and money, in advance for advertising for them, and they never did send nothing, and I finally heard from them. I think they were scamming or something. I'm not sure what. But I know there's some legitimate ones out there that will pay you to stick their stickers on the side of your vehicle and just drive, when you're driving around across the United States. But I'm hoping to find me a little job temporarily somewhere. I want to try to get to Colorado before winter, but I don't know if I'm going to make it before the snow starts coming down and shit. Because the highways gets bad. They get bad. I've drove in it before and I don't like it. And that big old van of mine, it's rear wheel drive. It's harder to handle on that snow and ice than front wheel drive is, believe me. I can drive on snow and ice. I just don't like to. Let's put it that way. I do not like to. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. My apple butter, I've got some more. But if you open apple butter, you should keep it in a refrigerated area because if you don't, it will go bad. And when it goes bad, it stinks to high heaven. So there that goes. Okay, bag lady, you have a great day. Stay safe. I'll see you on the flip side. You too, sweetie. I wish you the best. You know that. I'm wondering how Eddie and his family are doing with that COVID breakout. I hope his mother-in-law's doing okay. She was in the hospital. Boy, I've been thinking about them a lot. Well, there's supposed to be like two or three more strains or something coming through, and they're probably going to make us go get more vaccines for these other strains, most likely. Aha. You know, I like these graham crackers. Oh, dang. Good morning, Mary. Oh, man. Well, I hope you get over it pretty quickly. I still think I've had it. They never said that I had it or didn't have it. They tested me, and then that's whatever that organization is, Corona, CO something. They kept trying to call me. I finally blocked them because I don't even want to talk to them people. I don't think there's nothing I need to talk to them about. Thank you very much, Mary, for coming in. I hope you and your husband both get over the COVID and don't get it back. Hmm? Yeah, police circus. There you go. Sometimes I feel like that's what I got going with police circus. You'll have a good time. You'll enjoy yourself. Hey, I drove around the United States in a little tiny car, a little Dodge Colt. For years, I run that little car back and forth, round and round and round, no bit of problem. And finally, I started having trouble out the transmission on it. And I had to get out, I had to rock it, had the shifter in the floor, you know. I had to rock it to get it to go in and out of gears. You know, like after you started it, you want to put it down in drive, you had to rock it back and forth and then while it was rocking, then you could move the shifter. But it took a while. Anyway, I drove it for a while like that till I finally got my check and I bought that car. Oh, remember, I bought another van too, right, not too long before that, I think. Oh, I know what it was. Nope, I traded my 4-wheel drive Ranger for that van. And I don't remember what happened to it. Something happened to it. And that's when I went and found that little car, that little Dodge Colt. It was sitting out in the pasture, been there for about 5 years, was sitting on 4 flat tires. I aired the tires up, put some fresh gas in it, and that little son bitch fired right up. I went, holy shit. Tires was rotted on it. I drove it forever. So I finally had a flat. I was up in Colorado Mountains when I had that flat tire. Got so hot, that axle got so hot that the bearings was melted to it just about. I had to use a cheater bar to get the damn tire off of it so I could change it out and put the little donut. I had that little donut spare. I remember every bit of that like it was today. So anyway, I got changed it out. And I rolled on that donut for months before I ever got the money to get me a used tire put on it. You know, because I was homeless. I had no income at the time. I had to do what I had to do, and I did what I did. So it worked. I was eating some graham crackers. I had ice cream, graham crackers, and chips for breakfast already. How's that sound? I might even sleep out in my van tonight. I should. Hopefully, I'll have everything loaded up. Hey, Rodders. Good morning. How you doing? Good to see ya. I got up early. My son to get over here. He's got to get that spare tire mounted on the back of my camper and get my after a while get my camper hooked to the doodad. When he gets here, while he's working on that spare thing, I'm going to run down and gas the van up, have the van all full of gas. It's too hard for me to pull the camper through that gas station gas pumps here. I guess I could if I pulled it through that center section, but the lane I always go in is there's no room to pull my camper or make that turn because the building's right there. There's about one car width and in the building. And I just don't have enough space. I'm too long. I'm 40 feet. I can barely get my van through there. So I know there's no way I can get my camper through there. I'm just going to go fill it before I leave. It ain't too bad because that's why I pull in at truck stops. So I don't have to fight those little tiny gas station pull in, pull out deals. Now I'm just sitting here, or I'm organizing the rest of my few little things I've got in this room that I got to get out of here and get loaded. That was my daughter hiding, calling, hiding. Listen to me calling. I don't know why I said hiding. Thinking about hiding Kentucky, I guess. I sure would like to go there. See if I could find up some of my old relatives there. Haven't seen a bunch of them in forever. So I got a lot of them in Hyden and Hazard in Kentucky. I'm gonna stay live till when my daughter gets here, and then I'm gonna shut it off. Yeah, I was just tinkering around in here this morning, killing time, waiting on my helpers to get here. And then once they get here, Woody gave me a couple pair of big old jammies. I don't mind them big though. Jammies seems to be loose. Okay. These are heavy. Oh, hey, Sock. Oh, yeah, Arizona's all hot. You ain't gonna get no spot in Arizona that ain't hot. Not this time of year. It's baking like the oven. How are you doing, Sock? Yeah, I'm gonna be out close to the border of Arizona, if that makes sense. Oh, hey, I found me some oatmeal. I'm organizing, you guys. Yep, I found me some strawberry and cream oatmeal. Lordy be, Lordy be. Bacon, bacon. It's expensive. Hmm. You mean like gas and food and stuff like that? Is that what you're meaning? Because the land was cheap, taxes are cheap. Well, so far anyway, everything's been cheap. I just want to be able to grow weed, and I can grow weed legally there. So I'm just trying to get rid of, bag up all, get all my trash off of shit, and get stuff situated. And actually, right now I'm using totes. That not me. Um, when I build it out, I will have a kitchen area built in with a sink and a place to set my little stove. I'll have a cabinet. I'll have a cabinet built in because I'm gonna have to turn everything around in there anyway. Eventually, I'm gonna get rid of the half of those clothes. I'm taking way too many clothes. I know that. And so, but yeah, I want to build in a little kitchen area. I've got that little 12-volt pump. I'll put a 5-gallon water jug underneath the cabinet, and I'll just put a little sink, one of those little tiny sinks in it, and I'll put another jug just like it under the other side to catch the water when it comes down, so I can take it and pour it outside. The gray water thing, so I can take it and empty it. And try and think. What else? I'm trying to think what else I was going to put in it. Maybe one of those sliding drawers. I'm thinking about maybe altering my bed a little bit so I can turn it around crossways. And then when I do, I can put the sliding drawers under the back of it for storage to keep my tools and such in. See, in the back of it, all there is back there in the very back is milk crates. Actually, I'm using milk crates with my canned goods and stuff in it. I've got cereal back there and all kinds of stuff anyway. And the rest of it's pretty much my tools, my toolboxes and tool bags with my tools. You got to have your tools. Don't ever go nowhere without your tools. I do not know how Dog Lips survives with not even a screwdriver. Not even a screwdriver. But I guess if he could do it, I could do it. But I got to have tools. I mean, I'm not taking the oh, what do you call it, like the sawzall and the drill and that kind of stuff. I'm not taking none of that with me in the van. It's all gonna be in the camper, still in the camper. Then when I come get the camper, pull the camper down to Arizona, I'll have it all in there. Hey, that not me. I still hear them talking about us getting a $2,000 stimulus. I'm wondering if I could get my shed pulled down to Arizona for maybe 1,000. You know anybody that does that kind of work? If anybody in here listening knows, let me know. Anybody does any hauling? It's a 8x12 shed, and it's got stuff in it. You know, it's got all my everything I own in it. Are you going to keep both your vehicles, that not me? Or are you gonna get rid of one of them? Or are you going to tow one behind? You might be able to trade it. You might be able to trade it for a camper. You know, I traded a Bow Era for my camper. That's what I paid for my camper. I bought a brand new bow, and I paid had it sighted in at the bow shop, sighted in at 40 yards. There's a 120-pound pool, and I had some custom made arrows made for it. They're shorter than regular arrows, therefore they'll go farther and they'll stick in better. But anyway, I traded that even Steven for my camper. But then I had to completely remodel it, you know. Yeah, I've been trying to stay on topic today. My daughter's on her way out here. When she gets here, when my daughter gets here, I'm gonna go. I don't know what time my son's gonna be here. I'm gonna have her man look at it and see if those brackets, because he can lift that tire with all that. I can't. Just see if it's gonna fit. I'll have to get my tape measure and mark it so it's centered. Oh yeah, I'm excited, but I'm nervous. You know, I get nervous pulling that camper. I do. You know, I'm traveling by myself with two dogs. The dogs are going to be in the van with me. You know, but if I have any problems, it's hot. That's why I'm going to go early. I'm going to get it all loaded and ready today. Leave out in the morning, early in the morning, right after daylight hits. We're going to get up and head out. In other words, I'll climb out of the bed and climb in the driver's seat, and the dogs can still be in there. And I got the directions where I'm going yesterday, so I got all that in my head. If I don't forget, Oh, yeah, I'll be excited for you when you get ready too. One of these days you'll hit that road. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I'll be on my way, on my way, on my way to a better day, to a better way. I'll be on my way. You'll be a happy song soon, that I'll be. Mm. Yep, you'll be singing it happy. Happy, happy. I can't sing the rest of that. That's not a nice song. But um, but traveling is a lot of fun. It is. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of scary at first, but once after the first maybe 6 months or so of it, you get the hang of what to do, how to do it, all that. Then all you got to do is drive from point A to point B wherever you want to go, and you know, do the same thing you did everywhere else you've been, and you'll figure it out. When I get to a new town, first thing I do, I stop and find the homeless people. I go, hey, where the soup kitchen at? Big Mama hungry. And they tell me, and I said, well, where the Sally at for tonight for dinner? They tell you where it's at. The Sally, the Salvation Army, by the way, it's dinner at night. So once I get Days and from here, I don't have to do any cooking. I can go eat there. But the rest of the time, I'll have to do my little cooking along the way and things. I'll video. I'll make us some video. Oh, cool. I will. I got your message, sweetie. Yeah, I'll check it out when I get off of here. Yeah, I used to travel. I used to have a fire ring and one of those fire pits. It was up on the legs. It had the mesh screen over it so your coals couldn't blow the little things out and catch shit on fire. Because when there's burn bans on, they will still let you have fires provided it's on a thing on legs and it's up off the ground and it's covered. You know, it's got to have stipulations. Like if you're in burn ban areas, that's why I usually travel with those things, but they were stolen. So later on, I'm going to replace them, one by one. Because you can catch a fire pit on sale at Walmart usually for about $50 if you catch them on sale. And them little fire rings are not that much, about 30. But it's better to be safe, and then you can build your outdoor fires and cook on them. What I need is some rebars too. You know, rebars is to lay across the top of it so you can set your coffee pot and stuff up on it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'd like to get a solar oven or make me one or the other, whichever. I'm not sure yet. I might just make me one. Hell, I could make a little tiny one, just plop it up on the hood of my van, cook me a little hamburger in there every once in a while. Have me a hamburger and a piece of cheese on it and maybe a piece of tomato and some pickles, mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard. I like all that. Hey, Nova. Oh, they got the burn ban, no campfires at all. Yeah, that's probably out in the areas. They're not even letting you do the ones in the fire pits off the ground, Nova. I know a lot of those camp areas, they make you have a fire pit that's up on legs. Oh, well, it is kind of dangerous. I don't think I'd want to be out there where there's fires are anyway. I think I'd go I can't breathe the smoke. I've got COPD anyway, and that smoke is just bad on me. I can't hardly breathe it. So I have to stay downwind of my little campfires. I don't build big ones anyway, but that's okay. That's why I got propane and butane stoves to cook on. They don't say nothing about those, I'm sure. I'm finding my dog flea pills. I got to give him a flea pill here in a little bit. So I'm going to make sure they got all the flea off of them before we load them in the van later tonight. Excuse me. I'm drinking lemonade, y'all. I made fresh lemonade last night, and it's pretty dang good. Yeah, I got a propane stove, and a butane, a little one burner butane. It's usually what I cook on. Unless I just want a little fire to stay warm, have a hot dog, cook some hot dogs, something. But other than that, it's okay if I bypass the The I've got a little portable charcoal grill too. It folds up on legs. It folds up. It's about 2 inches thick. I bought what do you call it? I bought that charcoal starter. I bought the stove and forgot to get any charcoal briquettes to go in it. But I got plenty of gas for that other stove for a long while. Enough to do me a couple, 3 months anyway. No more than I be cooking. I'll do my coffee water in my coffee pot out of my inverter. I really like that van, the way I got that inverter and stuff rigged up. Ooh, fire fell off on me and burned me. It works pretty dang good. Well, listen, you guys, I'm going to get off here. I think my kids are here. Thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Thank y'all. Have a good day, everybody.